Hello, my name is David and today I'm going to teach you how to use the GraphTech vinyl plotter. We have materials for sticker printing, which are stored to the left. We also have materials for textile printing, which are stored to the right. Right next to those there is also a box for leftovers. Please check beforehand if there are any leftovers that might be suitable for your project. You can differentiate stickers from textile materials by looking at the back side. The sticker material shows a grid on the back side, while the textile material has a matte and a glossy side. First, let's power on the vinyl cutter at the back. I'm picking a textile material, since today we're going to learn about textile transfer. In this case, the glossy side goes down, while the matte side is facing us. We take our roll and position it on top of the two metal bars behind the machine. To load the material, we're going to switch the lever down, take our material and align it with the front edge of the cutting plotter. Our material is not positioned perfectly, so I move it a little bit to the right. Now we have to align our push rollers so both are on top of our material. The right push roller needs to be positioned underneath the long black marker on the right. The left roller can only be positioned underneath the other short black markers. So it can either be here, here or here. As soon as we've aligned our push rollers, we flip the lever back up. Let's make a test cut. Since we are using a roll, we are going to select Roll Front Edge on the touch display. Once we have loaded our material, we can perform a cut test. For the cut test, I'm clicking the cut icon. Go to Cut Test. Cut Test again. We can now use the buttons on the right to move our tool to where we want to perform our cut test. Once we've moved it to the desired position, we hit the Enter button to perform the cut test. Well, it's not that visible. Can you see it? We use the vinyl pick tool to peel off the outer layer. If both layers peel off, the test did not work properly. This one peeled off perfectly. Now we are ready to go to the computer workstation. On our way, we can switch on the heat transfer press. The power switch is located at the back. On the computer, we are opening Adobe Illustrator. Let's start setting up our workspace in Adobe Illustrator. Go to the Window menu to Workspace and switch to Essentials Classic. Now navigate to the View panel and activate Rulers. You can also do this by pressing Ctrl+R. Right-click on the rulers and change units to millimeters. Go to File, Open and select the file you want to import. Ultimately, our graphic needs to be a vector path. I will quickly show you how to transform a photo into a vector path. In the top bar, there are the image trace tools. Click Image Trace. Click OK to continue. Now we can see a preview. By clicking on the Image Trace panel, we can make further adjustments. Let's click on Advanced. For a cleaner look, go for fewer paths and fewer corners. Try some settings to figure out what works best for your graphic. Make sure the Ignore Color checkmark is activated. If you are happy with the results, click Expand. Now we've converted our drawing into paths. There's still an unwanted path here. I'm going to select it and delete it. To review your paths, hit Command+Y. This brings us to the Path Preview panel. You can also do this by navigating to Outline Preview in the top menu. This path looks fine. Select the path by dragging a box. Go to the Transform tab and set your dimensions. We want this part to be 10 cm wide, so we set it to 100 mm. Check the Transform panel again. We confirm the width is 100 mm. Now we are ready to export our graphic. We navigate to the File menu, find Cutting Master and click Send to Cutting Master, which will open a plugin window. You can go to the Copy tab and select the number of copies that you want to make and the spacing between your copies. In our case, we only want to print one object, so we set 1 as the number of copies. You can ignore most of the other tabs. In the first tab, it's important to verify that there's no scaling applied. In this case, there's a 50% scaling. We always set our dimensions in Illustrator and make sure the scaling in Cutting Master is set to 100%. Another important setting is that we have to figure out if we want to mirror our graphic, depending on whether we make stickers or textiles. In this case, horizontal mirroring is good because we are going to cut for textile use. If we want to cut stickers, we should make sure that mirroring is not applied. With a simple graphic it doesn't matter too much, but with typography it would. The file will be sent to the cutter, which cuts it right away. So let's do that. And the cutter starts cutting right away. When the machine is done, we use the directional buttons to move the material towards us. Get your scissors ready. We can make out that here is our freshly cut graphic. Let's cut around it with the scissors. Let's use the vinyl pick tool to get rid of the surrounding material. Looks great. Now we take our textile piece. It looks pretty wrinkled, so I am going to use the heat press to iron it. This could be a shirt, a tote bag, or anything made from cotton. About 10 seconds should be enough. Looks nice and smooth. Now we take our vinyl piece and put it on the cloth with the graphic on the bottom and the glossy side facing us. Position it carefully. Now we take some baking paper from the heat press drawer. We put the baking paper between the graphic and the heat press. We push the lever all the way down until it locks in. Now the heat press counts down 20 to 30 seconds for us, and once it's done, it will make a beep. We open up the heat press by lifting the lever. Alright, here we have our transferred piece. Let's pull off the glossy top layer and admire the beauty of our textile print. This is going to be a gift to our favorite media Marcus.
Wow! Wow! This is amazing!
Now we need to remove our material by flipping the lever, taking it out and rolling it back together. Last but not least, let's power off the machine at the back.
If there are any questions, just contact our team. And please do clean up your stuff after you're done. We will find you.